right, troops. Welcome to the Action Elite. My name is Owen. I am joined, as always, by J-Man, John, Stephen, Sean, and Charlie. How are you guys?
Hey.
Living a dream.
Oh, yeah, as we all are. So thank you for joining me tonight. So tonight we're going to be looking at one of my favorite action movies of the year, Nobody 2, but unfortunately it just completely died on its arse at the cinema. It was out like a week, and then just was out on digital, which is just ridiculous that they do that these days. Like I just think they need to do like 3 months. There should always be 3 months between the theatrical and releasing it on digital, and give it time. But I don't know, it's hard to keep the theatrical experience going. Like I took Ed to see Avatar: The Way of Water at the weekend. There was 4 other people in the cinema.
Yeah, like nobody's going. I mean, I saw Megan 2 by myself. I saw what else did I see by myself? And Megan 1 was liked.
Yeah.
Like people liked that movies, and 2.0 is a masterpiece. But anyway,
I've ordered it. It's arriving tomorrow, so I'm going to watch that in the next few days. But
it's a comedy. Keep that in mind. It's not horror, right? Okay.
The first one was more of a comedy.
Yeah, of course it was. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, but nobody was there. I was by myself. I've been by myself. What was the John Woo movie? The Christmas one?
Oh, Silent Night.
Oh, Silent Night. Yeah.
Saw that by myself.
Yeah.
I saw something else by myself too. There's another one what was another? I'll have to look and see what I reviewed recently.
I haven't been to a full screening of a movie in probably before COVID. Like seriously.
Yeah. Wow. No.
No, seriously.
Really?
Yeah, really.
True. Like I haven't seen theaters as busy since before COVID. Like theaters a lot of the time are quiet. It depends what it is. Avatar is a re-release. It was already out a couple of years ago, but I know it was IMAX 3D, and I gotta say I really enjoyed it. Ed hadn't seen it before, and he loved it. He's like, "Oh," he said, "I actually really like this movie." He said, "I've never seen it before," and I said, "Yeah," I said, "They're actually okay." No, second Avatar is the first one. Way of Water is part 2.
Oh, part 2.
My only problem was that it was just too long. The finale, ship sinking. I was like, "Come on, you saw this in Titanic. Why are you doing this again?"
You could have made 6 Avatar movies out of those 2.
Yeah, exactly. The problem is James Cameron's kind of disappeared up his own arse now, and doesn't know self-control, and just like it's gonna be 4 hours. If you don't like it, tough shit. And I was like, well, we'll see.
It still makes $1 billion, so again, until he's proven wrong, we'll see in this next one. Yeah. This will be a big test, because if this doesn't make $1 billion, then it's gonna be like, Jimmy, can you come over here for a second? WTF, like.
No. I think he wants to make 4 and 5. By the time he gets around to that, we're all going to be dead.
Yeah. Like, is anybody really wanting 5 of them? Like, 3 would be sufficient.
No. And we want 3?
My ex was into those.
I haven't even watched 2.
I saw 2 once, and that was it. I was like, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, because of the length of them, they just don't have the rewatchability for me. And I've watched the first Avatar a couple of times. The Way of Water, I watched once in the theater, and then I watched it again this weekend, and I haven't watched it like at home at all. So I never I want to waste half a day watching this movie in my front room right now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I could do Lord of the Rings. I could do all 6 Hobbits. I could do all those extended, but those have more going on, I think. Yeah, Avatar doesn't have a lot going on.
Yeah. The problem is with Avatar, I can't tell a difference between the characters. And this one, there's all the kids, and they all fucking same. I'm like, wait, what's this one? And I was like, and you somebody in the street, okay, name me 2 character names from Avatar, and they're like,
blue person and Sigourney Weaver,
woman, blue kids.
Yeah, I don't know any of the kids' names
because they're not badass. Like there's no character where like there's got to be a badass hero for you to get pumped up for. That's the problem. Like let's say you're watching Lord of the Rings, you've got like 3 or 4 different guys you can search. You can be like, okay, I want to see Frodo's thing, or I want to see Aragorn beat guys up or whatever. But like there's nobody in Avatar. You're just like, I feel like everyone's just like living in this world, and you're like, it's cool because he created a world, and in 3D it's awesome, but unless you want to live in that world, there's no driving force. You're like,
no urgency
like what is Avatar 2 about? I don't remember.
I was gonna say, what was that movie about? I saw
what is it about? Like, they have to find a new spot or something, right? And then
they're basically on the run, and you basically turn into a bunch of bitches and run away and hide from the bad guys, and that's basically it. Like, okay.
It didn't have fellowship. Like the first Hobbit and the first Lord of the Rings have where you establish all of your guys. Yeah. And then you're like, okay, Because then you walk out, oh, I like this guy the best. I like this guy. Everyone likes a different guy the best. And then they can be pumped up for what that guy's going to do in the rest of the movies. You don't have that in Avatar because you only have your one guy, like Sully. Is that his name? Sully?
Sully.
Sully's the main guy, right? And then you're like, well, he's just going to fall in love with the blue people, Pandorans. He's just going to love the Pandorans because it's obvious. But like, they're so weird. It's like super fake nature too. Yeah. Like, where's the like nature should be bad. Like nothing eats anything. Like, like how does anything work? Like I don't know. Okay. I'm getting too deep into it. Anyway,
you could shove your tail down
someday.
Yeah, like they plug their thing in, but like, okay, what does that animal eat another animal? Like, where is the rough
ecosystem?
The ecosystem? Where's the bad stuff in nature? Like, where's the hawk coming down and tearing apart an, like. There's nothing cruel going on in the nature, so it's super fake. Like everything's like fake happy.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, no, it's the simplest message. Environment good, people bad. That's literally all.
That's totally.
But it's fake environment. It's not even that though. It's fake environment. It's the fake environment is good. Well, sure, the environment is good if it's that environment.
Yeah,
but our environment sucks.
No, it's the most simplest, like non-realistic thing. Like it's literally a echo chamber for environmentalists, where it's like, look, the environment is so lush and beautiful. Why would you want to harm it? And like,
there's like,
it's not a realistic depiction of the environment because it's told from the viewpoint of a person who only understands the beautiful lush thing. He never goes into the bad parts because he's got.
I don't think there are any.
In the forest.
I love how he uses state-of-the-art technology to make a movie about anti-technology.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You've convinced me. Avatar is awesome. That's actually convinced me the reverse. No, that's great.
It's like no. That's not what I meant to do.
Private jets for everybody.
That's the birds, the pterodactyl fucking things. Everybody gets their own private one.
Exactly. I guess we could do a stream talking about the Avatar movies at some point. But
for those of you thinking we were talking about Nobody 2, psych, it's Avatar today.
It's still part 2, so that's
Way of Nobody.
But yeah, it's just but just before we get to Nobody 2, we'll let people show up anyway.
Yeah, you need like it takes about 10 minutes for the average YouTuber to realize something's happening. Oh wait, something's live. Do I know these people? No, I don't know them. And then 5 minutes later, oh wait, shit, I do know them. Yeah, wait,
That's
I know
what
these
the
people.
ding on my phone was. Oh, okay.
So what the news yesterday before we get to Nobody 2, that Predator Badlands is going to be PG-13.
Yeah.
So, and they're sort of like, well, there's no humans in it, and I was like, yeah, because it looks like a fucking video game anyway. Like it just doesn't look like a Predator movie today. The Predator looks crap. It looks CGI. Why does he not roar like the Predator? They got rid of the Predator roar the past few movies. His roar was always awesome in the first 2 movies, and like they don't even do that anymore. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably get a press screening for this one anyway, so I'll go see it. But otherwise, like, I don't know. Like, yeah,
I didn't watch the trailer though, but
yeah, I would have been pumped because like I love the Predator movies. Well, the first 2, and then the rest is like, yeah, fine.
Right. Did you guys read my amazing Facebook message?
Yes.
The Predator is about a bunch of big, pumped up, awesome guys trying to fight this alien creature, which is super strong. That's it. You strayed from the formula and you paid the price. That was from Three Amigos. That was the best line. He goes, nobody went to go see that Amigo picture where they're hanging out in Manhattan. Remember that? He goes, it was called Those Darn Amigos. And he's like, nobody went to see it because nobody cares about 3 guys hanging out in Manhattan.
Landowners.
Yeah, 3 wealthy Spanish landowners on a weekend in Manhattan. We strayed from the formula and we paid the price. And he's got the cigar. It's like the formula is a big bunch of pumped up guys. You can have girls in there too if they're badass, like in Predator 2. They have to fight this monster, and the monster is a piece of shit killer that'll destroy you. There's fake honor, which is all fake because it just kills anybody anyways. And there's like a fake sense of honor, which is bullshit.
Well,
it kills
really. There is a sense of honor. He doesn't kill a pregnant chick, and
he kills, but he kills people who are weak.
Yeah.
He kills a guy with a pop gun, with like a little gun. That's not fair play. He should give weapons. He should give them better weapons and then fight it out. Like. He's killing people with garbage weapons. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I love those two movies. After that, it's all a bunch of crap. It's like part 3 is somewhat okay. They got some killers. Okay. It's okay.
Yeah, like Adam says here, Shane Black's The Predator was fucking terrible. That was
terrible.
It really is. The more you think about it.
But even this new one, like from the trailer, like there's like moments of comedy in it, and I'm like, oh, you've turned Predator, one of the all-time great movie monsters, into a family-friendly action movie.
And that's the thing that we're going to sound like a broken record because I feel like we talk about this all the time. Who is this movie for?
Right. Who is this for?
I think it's for us anymore, though. Like nobody makes.
Well, I know it's not. Like this.
Well, it's for nobody because they want to get people to watch.
They want to kill it, or that, or I feel like they want to kill it.
Yeah.
Like they won't shut up about wanting these movies redone. Let's fucking give it to them, but we'll make it shit. And when no one goes and watches it, we'll blame them.
Yeah,
that's how it feels. Like
it's for a new audience.
Still our fault.
Yeah, well, so Charlie, were you on that stream where I talked about Star Trek and Doctor Who and all that? I'll say this very super mega fast.
Yeah, I think
Disney wanted Doctor Who because they wanted the old catalog.
Yeah.
Paramount gets their people from having exclusive rights to the old Star Trek. They make new Star Trek just to drum up the name Star Trek. They don't care if it's good. They actually literally don't care because they know that they've got a back catalog of like 7 seasons of Next Gen, 7 DS9s, 7 Voyagers, 4 Enterprises, and 3 original series plus animated. They're going to watch those people. Watch it cost them nothing. People just keep rewatching this because they see a new Star Trek, like this sucks, whatever. Doctor Who, same thing. Disney didn't get the catalog. They wanted Class, they wanted Torchwood, they wanted K9, Sarah Jane, all of classic Who, New Who. They didn't get any of it. That's why they're like, F this Doctor Who, we don't care. They don't care if it's good or bad. They want people to watch the old one, but the old one's on Tubi. And then BritBox has exclusive rights to New Who, so they couldn't get it. So same thing with this. They're making a new Predator movie because then people are going to go watch the old Predator movies or buy the old stuff or bring the old stuff back or buy toys. Who cares if it's good or not? It literally doesn't matter to them, like not even in the slightest. So it's like, who cares? Just make something, make a product. It's like Star Wars, make a product. Okay, that's it.
Oh, when you're talking about something as niche as Predator, it just feels like they're just watering it down. Like, I can go watch my Arnold movie because I already own that fucking movie.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to make any more money off of me. I'm not streaming Predator. I own it. And that's a whole nother discussion.
Yeah, they already did this. Fox did this years ago. They did the PG-13 Forced Die Hard movie. They did AVP, which was PG-13, and guess what? They were crap.
They were shit. Like absolute shit. You can have good PG-13 movies. Do those. Why are you taking an R-rated
no franchises that are R? Yeah, it's like a PG-13 version of The Thing.
No, I don't know.
I'm going to sue you, Adam. I'm going to sue you. My lawyer.
In the
States,
they're double billing Prey and Badlands.
Wow, what a trash evening that is.
Wow.
So you get to see both for the price of one, kind of thing.
And the thing is, I'm kind of with everybody else. I didn't absolutely hate Prey, but guess what? I watched it one time.
Exactly. So it sucks.
Yeah.
This is the it sucks. I've watched Predator 1 and 2 4,000 times.
Yeah.
Like a million times. I don't even know how many times. Even Predator 3, I think I've watched twice. Mm-hmm. It's like the only time I rewatched was we did it? Yeah, we did a ranking or whatever on.
We did all of them here.
We did the rankings. That was the only time I went back and rewatched them all. And I think my wife likes AVP Part 1, and then that's it. And that movie sucks too. I can pretend some of these are okay to watch. Oh, it was okay. I thought it was kind of cool. It sucks. And Prey sucks too.
Charlie, isn't that the one where your buddy liked Prey more than the first Predator?
Yeah, that was Nick.
We all talk about Nate.
Yeah, that was here memorable. Yeah,
that's when I had the sign that just said "Shut up, Nate."
You could hear a pin when he said that. You could hear a pin drop out.
That's an absolute.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's an offense. That's actually offensive. That's an offensive take. And
I know John said your buddy.
Yeah, of course. You think John wants to be associated with that? John tried to erase his thing. He went back on that stream and tried to block his face so it didn't appear on there.
I see why John's on the top tonight. Yeah, that's cool.
Don't worry, that'll change.
Sure, yeah, don't worry.
At the moment,
oh no, you didn't like Nobody too. Is like otherwise. That's the only reason you'd go down.
But it's annoying. And I'm just sick of it, man. That's just me. It takes all the excitement out of movies. Now there's going to be 5 people in the theater if it even goes to theater, which
Right.
like no one cares. And if I go in and I talk to my kids about it, they're like, "Oh, Predator movies? That's Dad's movies. Are you going to go watch it, Dad?" Like, probably not now. I'll wait till it comes on streaming, but they don't care.
Yeah.
Who is it for?
And that's supposed to be for them.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
No.
Well, it'd only be for them if you've been coaching them from the beginning and they had many to watch. Like if you showed them and then you guys made it a family event. That's how James Bond became a family
I would
event,
have
right?
to do it that long. Now Anthony, my oldest, has seen Predator. Like we've sat down and watched it, and my kids are aware of it because I got the poster.
You got all the toys
right here.
Yeah.
Look, I can within arm's reach. Predator is sitting right here.
I got Predator.
I mean,
Wow.
Here he is.
Mine are in the closet. I'm not getting up.
I mean, mine are hanging above my head, everywhere surrounding me. There's in a drawer over here. Like, I am the fan you should be making fucking movies for, and you're not anymore.
But there are humans in this movie. You see him attacking humans in this movie. So there are guys with guns in this movie.
Humans. They may have
They're
blue
losers,
blood.
aren't they?
We don't
So
know.
they're gonna water down him killing those guys?
Probably.
Yeah.
They couldn't even pick beefed up natives. Every time we see a native in an action movie, he's always a big super native, right? And like he kicks it, or he's a ninja or something, right? Or he's got two tomahawks or something. Anytime we see natives in any of these other things, in G.I. Joe, right? And anything else we see a native, the Thunderhawk, they're always badass natives. So for Prey, you thought, at least they'll be badass natives. No, they're losers. They're like even the humans are losers. You couldn't find a few beefed up. Hi, calling all beefed up natives. Come down, like what's your weight? What's your body fat ratio? What's your weight? It's like, yeah, come in being Predator. This is about the natives beating. Because I saw the natives like, well, why are these natives losers? They're losers too. And then the loserest native of all of them, that girl, she wins that thing because Predator trips over his shoe and shoots his face or something. It's literally the dumbest thing in the universe of cinema. It's actually the worst movie of all time. And we just discovered that today.
Also, the fact that this new movie is about a young predator and you didn't call it Child Predator, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Baby Predator, called Baby Predator.
It's about, don't you want to learn about but what do they use for money? Like, who cares? It's supposed to be a killing machine. Why is this like a thing? Why the humans were the pumped up guys? Look, at Predator, you see this, the pencil pusher and all that's like, what's the matter? You're pushing too many pencils. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right? That's what Predator is. That scene is what Predator is about. Right? That's what it's about. Predator 2. We will get nobody. We will. We're
getting there.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on.
18 minutes later.
Everyone's going to, is there anyone who's not going to like this movie? So we're going to have lots of time at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
So may as well do the end now. So that's what Predator is about. The two guys arm wrestling. That's when you say Predator, that's the first thing.
Greatest handshake of all time.
Yeah, best handshake.
I almost wore that shirt tonight. I didn't think it was going to be this fucking relevant that I should have worn my shirt tonight for Predator.
And Predator 2 has some really like evil, like it's just like the skinning and like the.
It's almost a horror movie.
It's a big time horror movie. Like actually, it's a big time horror movie.
It's more horror than the first one is, and they're both considered action horror movies.
Horror, yeah.
So hell, it crosses genres, sci-fi, action, horror.
Yeah.
How much more can you ask for? Jesus. Fuck.
Yeah. Anyway,
let's get to an R-rated action.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience and normal programming.
Well, it's only Adam, and he's fine. Well, we got a few people watching. Please hit the like, everybody. Let us know you're here. Say hello. We want to hear from you.
Nobody 2 is the sequel to a movie called Nobody. Starring Bob Odenkirk and Christopher Lloyd. And I went to see this. And there was about 5 other people in the theater once again seeing it. I went to see it by myself. And I had just a blast with this movie. It's like just under 90 minutes, I think it was. That's perfect. It's not a 2.5-hour marathon. It's tight. There isn't a single scene I would cut from it. There are so many just fuck yeah moments in it. Like, I love the scene, like my favorite scene, which is just one of my favorites of the year, is whenever they're in the arcade and they're just leaving, and he hits the girl, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
I was gonna-
you shouldn't
Why
have
would you
done
do
that.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he walks out, and I was like, oh, he's not going to walk away from that. And I'll just be back in a minute, and turns around and just fucks up everybody. I just love scenes like that.
Yeah.
So I loved it. What I like about this one, and why I think I like this more than the first one. I love the first one, but I like this because the first one kind of felt John Wicky. It felt like it was taking place. It could have been in the universe of John Wick, but this felt different and felt like it really sort of established a separate identity for itself. So I had a great time with it. I thought the action scene at the end at the fairground was awesome. There's some great kills, lots of violence, great sword fight with the RZA at the end. I actually like him in it. Love Sharon Stone as the over-the-top villain. She just chews the scenery. She's fucking brilliant. This movie is just a laugh and a riot. I had such a good time with it, and I really wish more people went to see it in the cinema. I wish it had been given more of a chance. But even then, like, if you're not on the internet, how would you know these movies are even coming out? I didn't see any posters for it anywhere, no marketing at all. You just don't know, which is a shame.
No.
But anyway, strange enough, I enjoyed it. I had good fun. It's one of my favorites of the year. Stephen.
Yeah, so I liked Nobody. It's got an inherent charm to it, especially if you are one. Like, I love stories where the hero is underestimated. I love stories like that, and Nobody sets itself up based on the title as a character who will be underestimated. He's nobody. He's like nothing. Like, he's just a suburban dad. He doesn't matter, but he does. I love stories like that because, I think with the exception of Charlie on this panel, the rest of us are all slaves to the corporate world. We're all, numbers and underestimated, and we all know that we have more value than we're given. So I think inherently Nobody has a charm to it that immediately will make it likable. This movie was awesome. I agree. It's better than the first one because it sets itself up as a sequel properly. There's no explanation. You don't have to reintroduce all the characters and do all this. It just continues and it goes into a story, and that's it. He's going on a vacation. He's taking his family on a vacation, and you can tell it's, they say it's like a vacation from, his from his youth where he has fond memories. So he wants to reinvigorate it. And of course, someone has to slap his daughter on the back of her head after his son beats up a bully, and he's got to take care of business. So first of all, I love the son beating up the bully. I hate bullies who are like, oh, turn the other cheek and all that. Have you ever met a bully who you want to turn the other cheek to?
No.
You want to take that person, you want to put their face on a curb, and you want to stomp it. And I'm very glad that Nobody 2 is like that. I'm very glad that the bully gets his ass whipped, and that's it. Like, he gets his ass kicked, and then the schmuck slaps his daughter on the back of the head, and he's just like, no, I'm not doing it. Yep. I love, this movie's action-packed. Sharon Stone is great. You know who's a bastard in this movie is Colin Hanks.
Yeah.
I wanted Colin Hanks.
Controversial statement. I think he's a better actor than his dad. He's more varied.
Yeah.
He does more varied roles. Like, he played a serial killer in Dexter and all that. Yeah. So he's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. But he is, like, Sharon Stone is the fun villain in this movie, and Colin Hanks is the bastard. Colin Hanks is the guy who you want to see dumped into an oil drum and then set on fire. He is a bastard.
Wow, look how violent Steve is today.
This
is like quite violent.
This is the R-rated War Room. Anyhow,
it's okay, Steve. You're on top. It's fine.
Yeah, like, he's such a bastard. When he dies, I'm very happy. I like him teaming up with the guy at the beginning because I didn't see that happening. I thought it would be very, stayed in that, but he teams up with that guy, which is great. I love the fact Christopher Lloyd is back. I always enjoy seeing him. And I, like RZA, I like him in this, which is rare because usually RZA, I like RZA, but like when he beats the hell out of Tony Jaa in Protector 2, I'm like, really?
Yeah, no,
bit of a stretch.
Bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nobody 2 is a blast. I'm also, I feel bad that it didn't do better because it should at the box office, but if the studios themselves are going to create their content as completely disposable and just release it a week later, what do you expect to happen? If the studios themselves don't show the faith in their own product, why should the public? No matter what.
I don't care. Why should we? And that's the thing.
Right. Exactly. So that's my take on the way too.
All right, J-Man, you're not going at the end. I'm going to put you now.
Sure. Well, I thought it was awesome. I like both movies. I guess I think I like this one a bit better, but I'm giving them both 10 out of 10. But the thing with this one is that I think like what you're saying because I've been watching it while we've been talking, and this is the arcade part, which is the goddamn best. When he slapped that kid, I thought, oh my God, this is going to be real good right now. I'm like, I put the volume up because you know what's going to happen. So I put the volume up. This is going to be goddamn good. He came back and destroyed those guys. I was like, yeah. And you ever get like where like you're doing the moves?
Yeah. That's my uncle.
The whack-a-mole scene. My wife was laughing her ass off that entire segment.
Yeah. I didn't do the moves for part 1, so that's why I like part 2 a bit better because I was like more amped. I was like, and then Sharon Stone, man, I thought she was a bitch in Total Recall or in Total Recall, but she's a super mega bitch, and this is like so awesome. It's just like so ridiculously awesome, and Colin Hanks. I didn't even know that was that. That's the sheriff, right, or the marshal. Yeah, what a turd. He's like, I'm getting. They just shot him. I was like, yeah, this guy's. But I like Bob Odenkirk anyways. I actually like Better Call Saul better than Breaking Bad. You can sue me on that one. I'll win.
Watch it. I've watched Breaking Bad, but haven't seen Better Call Saul. I will get to it someday.
Yeah, I do like Better Call Saul more than Breaking Bad because I couldn't stand the wife in Breaking Bad. He should have beat her up. But yeah, this movie's freaking awesome, man. Not 1 hour and 29 minutes of like gold, and there's credits, so it's really like 100. It's really like what, like 80 minutes? Like if you take out the credits, like it's an 80-minute masterpiece. I think Owen or I can't remember if Owen or Steve, which one of you said it. The first one was slightly John Wick-ish. Yeah. That's the only negative I could even. I still give part 1 10 out of 10.
I just thought it was, it could have just been a part of that universe.
Yeah. That's it's a negative. I don't think it's a negative, but it is worthy of mention.
Yeah.
If you were mentioning things that were slightly negative, but I even that I wouldn't really mention, but it is a factor. Yeah, this was awesome. I even like the kids. I didn't think the kids were annoying.
Yeah.
John has a daughter. I don't have a daughter, but if someone slapped my daughter, they'd be fucking destroyed. Like, Charlie has a daughter too. I forget. Right. It's like, so like I'm not a big like, oh, the poor kids. Like, I don't care. We watched that VHS Halloween and those kids were getting skinned. And I was like, shit happens. What are you going to do? but and everyone was all just, they're like, oh, I'm so destroyed over that part. I'm like, it's fine. But in this one, I was so angry. I was like, F this. And I'm like, I don't even care about these kids. But I'm like, you know what? It's because this punk ass guy thought he could just do it and nothing was going to happen. It's like what Steve was saying. You thought Bob Odenkirk, he's just some loser, right? Yeah. And it's like, oh, you can push his family around. It's like, no, you can't push him around. That's the best part. Obviously, the action is good. I also like he took damage. He lost the pinky. I was like, shit. That got me pissed. That pissed me off too. I was like, you know what? This guy, those punks come on.
That was a great fight.
Yeah, that was a great fight too. Yeah. All the fights were good, and they were in different locations, so I'll remember them. Yep. This movie's awesome. Like acting wise, it's good. I don't know. It's really damn good. Charlie and I were talking. We should go see this in the theater. It's out on digital. Like what happened?
Like couple days, me and J-Man were talking about, not obviously together, but me and him were like, I'm going to try and go this weekend. He's like, so am I. And I was like, well, never mind. And we were both like, oh, fuck, it's already streaming.
I already borrowed it from the library by the time I, even thought about it. So
literally you're already there. And look, everybody, I bought it. I didn't even watch the one J-Man got me. So
I bought it as well.
Yeah. I bought it as well.
I will buy it, but the Walmart was sold out of it. Well, they had Blu-ray and they had DVDs. 4K. This is just lies, so I just have to go on a separate rant. We're going to rant tonight, kids. So physical media is not dead, nor is it dying. It is doing very well, and studios can try their best to try and cancel all they want to go to their shitty streaming services, but people still buy physical media. Because when I go to Walmart, I go every Tuesday because Tuesday is new movie day.
Yep.
There you go, attaboy.
I have it too.
Yeah, I went there today, and they had because I was going to get F1 and Nobody 2. They had Blu-rays and DVDs on them both, but no 4Ks. The 4K shelf was empty. It said 4K, empty. And they had a couple of other 4Ks there.
Mine didn't even have 4K next to it. It just went Blu-ray and DVD, and I was like, "Where's the fucking 4K?"
I wonder why. That's so weird.
Well, it's like more expensive to me.
Yeah, but people are buying it. That's the thing, because like the Walmart I go to on Dixie has tons of 4Ks there. There's stuff which I'm tempted to buy. I was nearly going to buy stuff today, but I was like, no, I have to be good.
Well, every other movie had a fucking 4K except the brand new
one
one
you're looking
for
for.
today.
Yeah.
It's not like I was looking for a steelbook. That is going to be hit or miss at some places.
Yeah, steelbooks are hard to get here. I find in Canada
They're
like,
impossible.
Yeah,
I have to
getting
pre-order
scarce now.
on Amazon.
Walmart
Like I just got
was supposed-
Pumpkinhead Steelbook.
Yeah, Walmart was supposed to be the new steelbook place to get them
Yeah.
because Best Buy dropped all their physical medias.
Yep.
And they even had their own section. Like I was buying them up, and then when they went out, they went on clearance. I bought the shit out of them. But now you get,
Best Buy
I think there's one Thunderbolt steelbook at Walmart and one other like random steelbook there. I'm like, I don't want either of those on steelbook.
I was able to get Megan 2.0, and I got Megan. I actually have Megan 1 and 2.0 both steelbook. Just randomly, I happened to get both of them randomly.
There you go. Is it the unrated versions of both?
They're
or
both
just
unrated on, or I don't know if there's an unrated for part 2, but unrated.
That's the
part
new
one.
one that's
there's
supposed to be
unrated.
out. Is part 2's unrated now?
Yeah, so I guess if it's in the steelbook, then I have it. I don't know if it is. That's the one I have, but I'm pretty sure it would be. Like, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's super annoying though. But like physical media is making a huge comeback though. When everyone's sort of like, oh, it's dying. It's like, no, is it fuck? If you put it in shops, people will buy it. And that's what just because Walmart is like the only place we can really go, unless there's like a Sunrise Records, we want to pay like triple the price for it.
Well, I'm seeing more and more posts of people like bitching that something got took off of their streaming sites, and they're like, "Well, I'm just going to go buy it now."
Yeah, who posted that? Was that you? Oh, somebody. I think one of us posted a thing saying you have to. It's like in the whatever 80s, you go rent a movie, and now it's like you go to streaming, except it's not available, and then it says, "Would you like to rent it?" It's like, oh, it's like, why am I paying for this?
We went all the way back around for some fucking reason.
Yeah,
and now there's
not dying.
Some of the ones, I forget what it is. One of the places, if they lose the license to a movie you bought on their streaming service, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Buy things digitally. Yeah.
No. I lost. Oh, guys, I lost a shit ton. Now I didn't buy anything digital. Anytime I buy a Blu-ray, it comes with a digital code. So I cashed in all those.
That ultraviolet thing. Yeah.
Oh, I lost like half of Game of Thrones. I lost. I mean, nobody's going to rewatch Supergirl. I lost a bunch of Supergirl seasons. I lost Arrow seasons. I'm like, but I purchased this, and now I go to it, and it's like, oh, you can repurchase it. I'm like, no, I already had
off.
This. Right, exactly. Fuck off. Like,
purchase
that. Exactly. It's a ripoff. Do not buy anything.
I'm waiting for Microsoft to drop theirs because now you can't buy on Microsoft anymore.
So that'll be gone.
Ours. So I'm like, yeah, you guys are just waiting until we're not paying attention, and all of a sudden unavailable. I'm like, this is exactly why I have most of my collection here. I've got a whole nother area of my collection, and I'm buying them. Like, fuck it. I'm going back to the way it was so I can own this shit.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, I mean, I got 8 bookcases full of movies. I got a couple of shelves spare because I got rid of a few DVDs and whatever, and want to upgrade. Like I'm trying to get Spawn, but
I got it.
Because I was like, I will get it, but I'm sort of like, I thought I already owned this movie, and I'm like going through the shelves, and I can't seem to find it. I'm like, I could swear I own this in some format, but I guess not. So I'm going to get the 4K anyway at some point.
It was 8. I'm done with the movie, but I'm done talking. But it was 8. I saved like $8 because I pre-ordered Spawn because it went up on Amazon. I only order from Amazon.ca, and I always pre-order because it locks your price in. So if it goes lower, you get the lower price, but if it goes higher, you don't get the higher price. So I always do that. So I've got pre-orders out to December from Amazon. I don't care, and you can cancel it if you find it somewhere else. You can cancel it because they don't charge you till it ships.
Yeah,
right.
And I get it. So I had nobody to yesterday morning.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's like.
I don't know. I don't know why you guys think it's weird.
I pre-ordered from Arrow for Spawn because I got on the early pre-orders, which was already cheaper. The cheapest way to get it.
Yeah. So granted, on that one, for sure, for something like that,
you can go through the source. That's the best way to do it.
Sure, yeah. I didn't do that because I was like, you know what? I can just. I mean, I've seen Spawn a bunch of times. I could just wait, right? So I got it today though. the 4K.
That's good.
one.
Yep.
So I'm done. I'm done.
Anyway, Anyway, John.
Yes. Everybody's pretty much said it. I mean, it's how can he? It's an awesome movie. Bob Odenkirk. I like the fact that it's a regular guy because it kind of reminds me back to the days when I was doing karate and I'm 5'7", and some 6'2" guy would look at me and then I'd proceed to kick him in the head and then he wouldn't be smiling anymore. So
I thought you were saying you could kick him in the nuts and then that
hell no.
That's what I would do.
I got good with my kicks. I freaking was kicking to the ceiling. But yeah, so it kind of reminds me of that. The underdog having his day and stuff like that. He gets the shit kicked out of him, but he in the end, I love like the situations he gets in. Okay, so I'm gonna go because everybody's. And by the way, yes, if some guy slapped my daughter in the back of the head, I would make him eat his hand and then shit it out 2 days later. And then when he shit it out, I'd make him eat it again, and then we could shit it out again. But anyways, so I love
anger in the room tonight, definitely.
Yeah, look at all the there's a lot. This is really provoked a lot of
the red meat
when he
earlier.
slapped his daughter, I'm like, why would you do, like, you're just a dick. Like, why? Like, that's just,
right.
That's she's a teenage girl. I'm like, what a douchebag. I mean, even if it wasn't my daughter, if I was just a normal guy standing there, I still would have been like,
yeah, you don't hit girls. The end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I love the duck boat scene because like they come in, right? They're like, yeah, we're gonna fucking kick this guy in the ass and everything, and then after a while he's like, you told us he was just a tourist, and then they throw him off the boat, right? They're all like celebrating. Then you just see his hand come up, and they're all just like, who the fuck is this guy? And the guy's like driving the boat. He's talking to the two old people in the front. He's got his headphones. That's
completely oblivious.
Yeah,
totally oblivious
no one
to
knows
everything
what's
that's going
on.
in the back there. But yeah, I mean, you gotta love, like, everybody talks about Chad Stahelski, but David Leitch, he comes from John Wick too. Everybody kind of forgets that, because they kind of branched off and everything. But because he did 87 North, where Chad's still 87-11. But yeah, him and what is his wife Kelly McCormick, like they just know how to make action movies. And like I love then if I had a pet little nitpick, like the Daniel Bernhardt RZA fight scene, I was like geared up for it, and then when it started, it ended way too soon. I was just I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's it? I'm like, yeah.
This movie's already 90 minutes. You could have added 2 minutes.
Right?
Yeah. You still would have been okay with 92. We would have been fine.
2 minutes. But yeah, but I love the whole scene at the end where it's like basically a Home Alone scenario where he's got all this shit just like, and like, I love when the thing comes down, it hits the guys, and then the guys on the floor, it comes back and it hits the guy on the ground and pushes him off. It's just like, it's violence, but it's hysterical, and you're just laughing, and you're thinking to yourself when you're like, am I a bad person because I'm laughing at these situations and stuff like that? But just creative action, creative kills. I mean, Sharon Stone, I enjoyed her. Like, she was over the top. It was kind of fun to see in that role, but she came in too late. I would have just liked Colin Hanks just to be the bad guy through the whole thing. Because he was like, the way he acted and how he was and everything. Yeah, I thought like he would have been enough, but then when Sharon Stone came out, it kind of turned into a cartoon a little bit. And she was just a total bitch. And like the people, like she killed all those people in the gambling room, right? Like just regular people.
Yeah, but it's like
because she's bad.
They're
idiots anyway.
Guilty by association again. Like they're just in there
Gambling's
gambling
bad
away,
for you.
just having fun, making money or losing money, and then they die because this douchebag had to freaking be a
Oh no, they were all
jackass.
in on it. Did you not catch that? Everyone
did
she
not.
killed was in on the.
No,
I thought it was just the one guy. I thought it was the guy who
everybody.
did it. I've
No,
only
she
seen it
didn't
the one time.
Kill
I've only
everybody.
seen
She
it the one
killed the dealer because he was in on it, and he lets it happen. And she screams in the earpiece.
Yeah.
And everybody that jumps up, she has her minions kill.
No, but then they go back and kill them all because they're
they
witnesses.
kill everybody.
They kill
I
everyone.
missed the witnesses killed. Then I
No,
didn't see that.
No.
I didn't get that
They
part.
say it. They're like, what about the? They're like, kill them. She says, kill them. They're all witnesses. And so they gunned everyone down.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. That's
They
what
did.
I
They
thought.
did.
Okay.
100.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what I
excuse
thought.
me.
It's the only downside of this.
I've only seen it the one time, so
I was gonna say, only watching it once. I have not like absorbed every moment. of that.
I can fact check us.
No,
Well,
that's
by the time we
fine.
end, I'll
He's
get there.
watching
But I'm
it.
pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching it now while we're.
Oh, There you go.
Yes, I plan to. I've been very busy at work. Sorry about that, guys.
I know the feeling.
They found you,
I've
Sean.
read the video,
Yeah,
Sean.
I know.
Found you.
You son of a bitch! You're here talking about a different movie. You should be doing your work.
You should be making Dracula stuff.
That's right.
Well, the good news is that they're pumped to see. He's pumped to see it, so
Yeah.
that's good, man.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
fair.
It was good.
Yeah.
I watched the one of your Dracula series, and I was like, "Oh, I kind of want to get them now because I love
Yeah.
into Dracula."
cool.
So,
Wait till we get to
Dracula.
10 with Blade. Yeah. Anyway.
oh, nice. Yeah.
in
Sorry,
his
John.
in his
Didn't
green
mean to-
jacket and brown pants or whatever he wore.
Yes.
Looks nothing like what you think Blade. You're gonna see Blade. You're like, who's that weird character? Look at that Leno character. Well, that's Blade. Oh,
Who's that hobo in this movie?
yeah,
Oh,
he's an
wait,
afro
that
with a
guy.
green jacket and brown pants. You're like, well, who is this weird character? Oh, that's Blade.
Anyway, John, continue.
There's not really much to add. I mean, I pretty much said it all. I mean, it's a fun movie. Like Bob Odenkirk's perfect in it. Like I'm kind of mad that it did. Like I say, I was the same way with you guys because I didn't get a chance to go see it opening weekend because my job. I was working every single weekend, and then by the time I went to see it was down to one showing, and then I was just like, okay. And then like I had to, I caught it like just I watched it about 4 days ago. So it's kind of a bummer that it did make money because like we're probably not going to get another one, which it's begging for
I don't
more to
think
be
so.
made. So which is kind of a but that's the state that we're in. It's like what are you gonna do? I mean, we could try to support. They always like support theaters and stuff like that. And, like I try to, but then it's like they make it hard not to.
Yeah. It used to be released for longer than 15 minutes. That's the problem.
Yes, and then like it's like I have the Fandango thing, so I get my my codes and stuff like that to see movies cheaper and stuff like that. So I always have it mapped out and everything. And it's like, listen, I'm a single dad, so if I have my daughter, I can't go see Nobody 2 if I have my daughter, so I gotta wait, And then because people ask me, well, John, why do you write your review so late? Because I have a life, It's like I don't do this for a living, So it's like every time like I can't go see it right away, but then by the time I'm able to see it, and it's like I'll just wait till it hits streaming. So
or it's like a 10 p.m. showing or something weird. And you're like, how am I gonna like? What?
I'm in bed by 10
I'm
p.m.
asleep.
Yeah,
by
I've got a
11
job,
now.
right?
Yeah.
Like I can't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of the movie, I love the first one. I mean, again, there's John Wick references to it. Yeah, people compared it to that, but I didn't really get that as much. I thought it did its own thing in the first one because like what they were doing with it. I mean, that you could kind of see like the atmosphere and stuff
You
like
could
that.
have fit it if you wanted to.
Yeah,
a
and
lot
I
of
think
it.
that's
Yeah.
what they were kind of like maybe shooting for at first. I don't know. Like you'd have to ask them or anything, like just to see, like, because they were talking about spin-offs and stuff like that. So this might have been like an impromptu one that they were seeing, like if it was going to work or not.
Yeah.
But this second one totally, it just totally takes that and but I just wanted to see like more RZA. Like he always shows up like like in the last 20-25 minutes, like he's sitting there on the bench and he's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh, because I knew you were in trouble and stuff like that. But I'd like to see a movie just about his character. That'd be fun to watch. Like seeing what like something with just him and everything. But I mean, it's fun, it's violent, it's R-rated. We were bitching about Predator Badlands, so like this is like the cure for that. It's like
Yeah.
So it's a real action movie. Yeah.
and David Leitch,
Yes.
and David Leitch and Chad Stahelski are two of the guys in Hollywood right now that fucking get it and know what action fans want to see. So it's like we need more of these guys.
Yeah.
Well, we are getting more of these guys, like with direct JJ Perry, Sam Hargrave and stuff like that. But we just need more.
By Timo, of course, who did the night.
Well, yeah, but
Shadows
again,
Praise.
like,
Yeah.
and then like you're gonna get Timo fans watching this, and it's not gonna be The Night Comes for Us. It's not gonna be like that type of movie because if
It's
you
an
watch
American movie, though. They're different from
Yeah.
those kind of super brutal Asian
Yes.
movies, which are awesome. I'm like, yeah.
which is that way, like everybody complained when Tony Jaa was making his American movies because it's not going to be Ong Bak, and it's like so. But what are you gonna? It's still a good. He still did a great job with it, with the resources they had, how they wanted him to make it and stuff like that. But it's like, but true, like his type of movies, you're gonna have to see like his foreign movies to really get a sense of what this guy can do. But we need more of these guys making these movies, so that way cinematic releases. Because how many times do we say direct to video or like these independent ones? Like these guys are doing action right, but it's like, oh, but I have to watch it on my, I don't mind watching at home, but it's like I'd like to see these movies in the theater, and like they get select releases, and it's like, well, it's never playing anywhere near me. It's always New York or LA or something like that. So
It's hard to see that. I mean, like we the Raid, and I saw Protector 2 or Tom Yum Goong, not Protector 2, Tom Yum Goong Protector Part 1. I saw that with one other guy in a proper cinema. It was He Who Shall Not Be Named, and I'd already owned the movie. Like, I owned it from the store by Sean's place. I already owned it on DVD and watched it 100 times. And it came to the theater. I'm like, I'm going to go to the theater because at least I'll try to give it some kind of support. And I dragged my buddy with me, and he ended up dying over it and loving it so much. And it was me and him, 2 people. The Raid was like me. Who was at the Raid with us, Sean? There was like
I wasn't with you. We were screening. It was packed.
There was hardly anybody for when we went.
So, yeah.
A lot of these movies, it's like nobody's going anyways.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I got excited when Triple Threat came out, because they did a limited release with that. And I was in New Hampshire at the time, and it was playing in a theater in Boston. And I was married at the time. And I told my wife, I was like, we're going to see this movie. I had already on digital. I had gotten it on digital. And I was like, but just seeing it on the theater screen or on the big screen, there's just nothing like it. And it's like, it just sucks that most of these movies don't get an audience, or people don't get it. And I can see kind of why, like, an average mainstream like person wouldn't get a movie like Nobody. But then it's like, how can you not, though? It's like, have a sense of humor for one. Yeah, and it's poking fun. It kind of pokes fun at the action genre, but in a good way, not in a like a negative derogatory way. But it's just, I don't understand why people wouldn't have fun with it. Now, if you don't like gratuitous violence, obviously you're not going to enjoy this movie, and there are those people out there. But if you don't mind violence in your movies,
but John Wick does good. I wonder what Ballerina did. Let me look that. This movie, by the way, just was 25 million. It made 39. I'll check what Ballerina did.
But this is more violent than John Wick. There's headshots and stuff like that, and you do get swords and stuff like that. But I thought this was more.
Don't guys get impaled in the park thing at the end?
Yeah.
On the water
and there's guys
slide
exploding, and it's like, I mean, John Wick's violent. Don't get me wrong, but I think they go way more into these. Which
you said it earlier. This one makes it a bit cartoony at times, where it is, and John Wick never gets cartoony. So they're going to be like, "Oh, John Wick, that's super violent." It's like, I don't think you know what violence is. Like, just because it may be fun and cartoonish, it's still fucking violent.
that makes it less impactful for people.
Yeah.
I mean, is it maybe because Bob Odenkirk isn't a theatrical draw like he is on television?
That could be that could definitely be a possibility.
I think people will just wait for streaming. I think
it's available 2 weeks later. Like, because when I wasn't able to see the theater, I'm like, I'll just wait a week, and there it was, and I'm like, I still get a chance to watch. I didn't watch it until I knew the stream was coming. But
what are we, a month and a half away from when it was in theaters, and now we all own it?
August 15th, so basically around my birthday came out. Yeah, August 15th.
Yeah, so
almost less than 2 months.
Yeah.
So Owen, what was your? You said 3 months. Give it so by Owen's
months before it should come out on digital. Something. Give it time, a few weeks to be out in the theater.
Back in the VHS days, it was 6 months.
I remember.
Yeah. And then it was 1 year. And then it was 1 year of rentals.
Yeah,
so it was 1 whole year of rental. The rental.
You had to wait cable even longer for it to come on HBO or something.
That would be like a couple years. I remember waiting for Batman '89. I was like, God damn, when's that sucker coming out? And that one came out a little bit quicker to purchase.
It came out quicker because they wanted to hit it was the Christmas. I think it dropped right around the holiday. So they wanted
it didn't come out until just before T2. Like the first Terminator took ages to come out on VHS in the UK.
Like an official release or whatever. Yeah.
And I just want to say one thing before we go on to the next person. Connie Nielsen, we got to show love for Connie Nielsen. She's fucking awesome in this movie. And they do one, she's gorgeous, and two, like they just do more with her character and like how she's able to accept his life, and then she kind of she comes into her own too. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah. Of course, she's a sharpshooter because of reasons, but that's great.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't go into the thing of her. That's how they met. And now she's supposed to be like this Mr. and Mrs. Smith badass.
Oh, yeah.
I was terrified they were going to do that.
Yeah, that'd be
and then I was like, okay, she's just, maybe she learned as a kid, learned how to shoot. That's fair.
Maybe
also they gave her a trank gun.
We'll
at the
accept
end.
that.
Maybe she's a natural like George Cuffs.
Yeah. I was so worried they were going to go tropey though when that happened, and I was just like, okay, thank God.
Because that's what Hollywood does, Charlie.
Exactly. I was.
So when they don't, you're like, oh, thank you.
Like, oh, thank you.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, just going back to the theater thing. I think people only really go to the cinema to see big tentpole movies. It's like Superman or whatever fucking superhero movie it is, and that's what they go see. But generally, for the most part, I rarely see a full theater for anything outside of like a superhero genre or whatever else. Yeah, I mean, Nobody 2, you could have easily just made for streaming, and I think. There's a lot of movies these days, like Predator: Badlands should have been for streaming.
They should have did.
No one's gonna go see that. That's
gonna fail. Like, I'll be surprised if it makes more than 30 or 40 million in its full run.
Yeah.
Well, after announcing it's PG-13, they've dashed any hope.
You just killed it. Yeah, that's the thing.
You tanked your own movie. That by
doing like, but there's no humans in it.
But yeah, they're trying to cover themselves though. Yeah, they're like, oh wait, it's green blood, everybody, but there's a lot of it.
Let's justify it real quick. I'm like, none of you were around when AVP came out, right? Like, none of you worked for this studio at that time. Because you maybe should have did a phone call or checked the files. Like, haven't we done this before? Like, we don't want to talk about that.
But then they did AVP 2, which was bloody R, and that sucked.
Except it turned the lights off. You couldn't see anything.
Right. But R is not the fun. It's just part of the picture, right? Like, it's part of the whole pie. It's like, okay, there needs to be these, it's like you need the crust, you need the filling. You can't just be like, well, we got the filling, but you don't have, So it's like, R doesn't guarantee anything. It just means that they're on the right frame of mind, right? Like, it's like, okay, this is for adults. It's going to be violent. It's so that's the right starting point. Now you still have to make a good movie.
Right.
Exactly.
They weighed heavy on it being Requiem so that they could brand it AVP R.
Right.
Like, that was also a moment we all should have went like,
I see what
you had nobody in there that you cared about. You just wanted to see the alien and the predator fight. I would have just taken 95 minutes of that happening with, like, who was the guy Dallas in the movie, which was an homage to Tom Skerritt's character.
Actually, isn't the guy that's in Nobody 2 in AVP Requiem the guy that runs the theme park town that he teams up with?
The Hispanic guy? I think he was, actually.
I think he is. Everyone, I made it all okay that we talk about Predator this entire episode.
6 degrees of separation.
Finally connected.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, he's in Carlito's way.
But now you're scared because, like, they're talking about doing Alien versus Predator again. It's like, but please, if you're gonna do it, get somebody.
Read a goddamn Dark Horse comic before you touch it.
Yeah, they should have done that first miniseries.
They should have. I know.
Yeah.
But
welcome to the stream where people are living in La La Land. They don't read a comic for obvious movie. Yeah. They're not reading a comic for Superman, who is a comic book character. Never mind characters that had comics after the fact. They're not going to read those. They're not even reading the comics for the superhero movies from comics.
I know.
But there was a screenplay based on that comic series, and they scrapped it. Yeah. So
that guy is from AVPR, by the way.
Anyway, good call, Charlie.
Back to Nobody 2.
You're welcome.
Nobody 2.
Way to make it like we're not ranting. Sorry.
I remember liking Nobody 1, but frankly, I don't remember shit from it. I don't know what, like, it's cool. Like, I remember the bus and stuff, like, but I don't remember a lot from it. Sorry. I think I like this more because it's just more distinctive. Well, the location is awesome. Like, the location is like the true star for me. I mean, you got that arcade looks great. All that, even at that, the sleazy hotel rooms are awesome. It's like,
when he goes in there, he's like,
They look like the walls are sticky and like the ground is like, it's like that carpeting that's like really nasty and hasn't been washed in 10 years or whatever. It's great. That whole the amusement park area is awesome. And of course they're gonna have the grand finale in there, right, where they booby trap everything, and for whatever reason the henchmen walk right into like ball pools and what and it's like, oh, there's a bomb in this ball pool. Why are you in the ball pool? Like, what? But yeah, no, it's cool. I love that it's super R as well with all this stuff. I know, Charlie, you don't want them to be like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith type of thing, but I do like that they didn't go with the trope of like she's so mad that they break up and all this bullshit. She's still like she still loves him and understands what he does. Is just frustrated by it, right?
Yes.
Right.
But then,
Yeah,
but
she
then
gets mad at him. She gets mad at him when he tells her to leave. Yeah,
she gets mad. It's like, what the hell is this? No.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
one.
And
You're
then she goes out
my
with
man,
them.
and we will handle this later. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
fuck. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. No, like, and she trusts the kids to be badasses too. It's like, you got this, and then she goes out with the gun and everything. That's really cool. I like all that stuff. It is cartoony in that, for me, like, if you kill everyone in that casino, let's go back to that. So you kill everyone. They're witnesses. They don't really know what's going on. They even say, like, what the hell is this, when she does her thing. So you kill everyone. That's still a lot of loose ends. That's a lot of murders you gotta now, like,
someone's going to be
cover up.
looking for these people.
Yeah, it all takes place within its own insular world. I think that works better in the John Wick universe because it is an insular world in the John Wick movies. They are a community apart from us. Like, they walk among us, but, like, for example, there's violence in the Continental. The cops aren't called. It's all self-contained. With it, anything that happens, it's fine because there won't be any outside intervention, like someone seeking out their brother or something like that. He died, and I'm trying to find. That's not going to happen in the John Wick universe. It would happen here, but it's just they don't address that. It's just a cartoon. At the end, they tell the cops they're free to go or whatever. So, I mean, that sort of addresses maybe part of that world, but there's a lot of that kind of thing in this. That's cool. You just have to deal with it, like, whatever. But yeah, I think, like, I'll probably watch this a lot more than Nobody Won. Because I like the whole, whoever came up with the idea, like, you're going to make a sequel to Nobody. It's like, okay, they set it in this, like, summer camp area, and there's, like, a, amusement park and, like, a water park and all that. It's always closed. That stuff's cool. It looks great. It looks awesome, but, like,
Winnipeg.
Yeah, it's Winnipeg, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And the henchmen are really stupid, like, really, really stupid. Like, they look like they know what they're doing because they have all their gear and stuff, but they run right into that amusement park. It's like there's a million vantage points. Like, what are you doing? And they're like, scoping, and they get, like, destroyed in 1 second. And of course, walking into that ball pool.
That's
thing.
action movie logic, though. I mean,
it's action movie logic. Yeah, I think the thing is, I mean, we shouldn't ask why this didn't make money. It's just not. It's for our sensibilities from 40 years ago, but it's not going to be a mass market thing, And Bob Odenkirk
are offended by everything, so they're not going to go.
Yeah,
see
like I didn't watch Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and all that stuff. I know Bob Odenkirk as a comedy writer from the 90s. And a lot of people probably do. And even if a lot of people out there know him from Breaking Bad and stuff, that's probably not the same audience that would enjoy this. So I don't know. It's cool that they've made 2 of these now. I'm surprised they made 1 of these. But that's awesome. It's really made for us. We should cherish these things. It still made money from its production budget, so that's cool. But this was never going to be like a $100 million grosser or something, So sorry.
Yeah, but Beekeeper gave us hope that shit like that could happen.
Yeah, it's weird when something like that breaks through.
Yeah.
There's something about Beekeeper, though, because, like, I've watched that movie like 5 or 6 times, and it was only out last year, and people talk about it, and I don't know if it's just the whole idea of the beekeeper, the lore behind it, and everything. It's kind of sort of an interesting. It's wonderfully ludicrous and very sort of cinematic, and it's just Statham.
I think a lot of people can relate to the premise of it too.
Yeah.
We all hate
scammers. Scammers all deserve to die. So
that's better. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a better relatable thing because no matter what,
the elderly, because
for sure.
Yeah,
because everyone's got mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, someone, and you're always scared they're going to get scammed.
Yeah.
And even for you, like you could get like,
dude,
even
AI's
if you're smart, you could still.
I said AI's getting good now. We're not all insulated from it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen crazy ones where they have like a celebrity guy talking and saying this thing, and you're like, okay, that's like, but nobody gets me because I'm just not going to pay for anything. Like, it's like, can I get your email address? Why do you want my email address? No, thanks. I'm good.
Yeah.
I guess
No,
I just
but my dad
Does it to
got
me
by
all the
that.
time. J-Man, just give me your fucking email address.
no, I'm not giving it to Charlie. I don't know. I don't really know if you're there. You could be AI.
You're in a whole other country, Charlie. I don't trust your ass.
Be like, what's your social?
Yeah. You can
Yeah, but
have
to the point
mine.
of older
It ain't gonna do
people,
you no
like-
good.
I know exactly. It's like,
Yeah,
what are you gonna steal from me? I got like
Right.
$50.
My dad got by that, and the thing is that to me, I thought that he wouldn't be, but it was one of these Amazon package things, and then they got access to his bank account and stuff.
Yep.
And I had to put a stop to that. But it's not really yourself, but like to the point, like in Beekeeper, it's an elderly person that gets caught by it, and we all have that fear for our parents and stuff. So
Yeah.
Charlie, you're
Cool. I'm going to be the one guy that might say a few different things than everybody else here tonight.
Oh.
I
You're already
love
on the
this
bottom.
movie.
So.
No,
Yeah.
I'm already on the bottom. I can't go any lower.
I can't go any lower.
All I can do is be kicked out. That's all. No, my only things are I still like part one better because you didn't know what you were getting into. You know, it built a world the first time I watched it, and you're just like, oh shit, this is yeah, that's fine. I like it. I also had a lot more. Again,
I saved that. Sorry.
Again, with that, we haven't even got rid of it.
No, I'm never getting rid of that one. That one's good.
I like the first one's story a little bit better. To me, it's a little bit more relatable. You feel like you're beat down. You feel like life is beating you down, and this is like your one chance to just snap on the world. That's kind of how that one was for me. And then you had some awesome moments, like especially when he steals the car and you get this, insane needle drop, car chase, all this other stuff. I still like part one. Part two was what I loved them the most about was as soon as I saw the poster and the trailer for everything, I went, okay, I know what we're doing. Yeah. We're having fun with the property now. Mm-hmm. Now we can be all in on not so much a joke, but in on the joke. We all know what's happening here. And I love you're reminded of, National Lampoon's Family Vacation type things, but now you're going to throw it into action. And I do like that. My complaints about this one was, why the fuck is he in debt? Why did you pay the Russians back for all the money he burnt? And now you've made my badass a little less badass. Like everyone was afraid of him in the first one. He was, not to harp on the John Wick thing, but he was your universe's Baba Yaga. Like if you're fucking with us, we're sending him in. Now you've kind of diminished that for me a little bit. And also with the organization, you way built up Sharon Stone way more than she actually ended up being. I think Sean nailed it. Like they all seem kind of cartoonish henchmen. They're telling us like, oh, she'll fillet you in real life. Her army and her mercenaries will go scorched earth and take everyone out. Oh, but if you put them in a amusement park, they're going to fall for every fucking cliche joke that happens. Those are my two biggest complaints. That and that's it.
That's hard, but big. Yeah.
Yeah. So for the most part, I love every action sequence in this movie. My wife and I are laughing our asses off, and we're not like, oh, this is so stupid. You're like, yeah, that's how we are watching this. I mean, he's whacking that dude with the whack-a-mole, smacking the back of the daughter's head. I looked at my wife and she goes, I would not be his wife. She goes, I'd be telling you to get your fucking ass back in there and kick that motherfucker's ass. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's why I married you. It's totally fine.
She didn't. I don't think his wife saw though.
No, I don't think she did, but I knew she was doing that whole de-escalation thing.
Yeah. I
like that she was okay with what had to be happen. That's the life she's living, but she was craving normalcy. Like, oh shit, we are really in this, and this is really what he's doing. And that was also the other thing about him having that debt to be paid off, kind of killed all that too. Like, at least be making money off what you're doing. Now I feel like they're living off of her paycheck, living in that thing. But again, it's a small bitch I have. I loved Christopher Lloyd, although this movie made me remember the motherfucker is getting old, so they didn't use him near as much as they did in the first one. And it's also very much like, hey, remember when we did this in the first one? We're kind of doing that again in here. We're going to open the movie the same way. Instead of the cat, it's a dog. I like the dog. I actually wish the dog was a bigger part of the storyline. Like the kids had befriended it or something and let it out, than him just going, smell my hand. Now you're, part of the family. Again, it's a 90-minute movie. We can't. Dude, I love that picture.
I met Christopher Lloyd.
Oh my God.
At the Fan Expo. So
yes,
yeah, he's definitely getting old. Lovely guy, but is deaf as a post like me. So the conversation was basically, what? Huh?
It just felt like they had him for barely a week. Yeah. That's why he's in the lodge for the majority of it. They think he dies, so he
goes off on his own or whatever.
He goes off on his own type thing. I did love that. Our one happy memory was one of my dad's missions that we all find out about later on. I was like, that's funny. I was as soon as he took the sticker off of this bus, I went, well, if the bad guys have a sticker to the place you want to go, automatically there's going to be bad guys there. I like the twist, though, that he stumbled on it, and it's always been bad. I do agree that Colin Hanks should have been the main baddie. I actually liked him as a bad guy quite a bit. He was
a really hateful bastard.
Yeah. He was hateful. Yeah. You could literally take out, and it took me a second to realize that was Sharon fucking Stone. I kept looking at her face going, I know her. Who is this? And I finally looked it up and went, the fuck? It's Sharon Stone. But I honestly, if it's me, I'd take her completely out because she's almost a carbon copy of the guy from the first movie. She even does the dance because he does the karaoke in the first one. He's supposed to be this ultimate badass with a bunch of guys that work for him. It felt rehashed a little bit, but I'm not bitching about it. This movie was fun as fuck. I bought it. I mean, obviously I want to watch this. I want to watch it more than just once because I've already missed shit. That duck boat fight was when he smacks the fuck out of everybody with that pole and then throws it in the water and goes, there, no one gets the pole. I was that was gold. And that one guy's like, yeah, but I got a knife. And then they just, I think that's when he loses the tip of his pinky because you see it at the beginning and you're like, oh, what happened to him now? And taking the cigarette lighter and burning the wound and shit. I was like, he's still a badass. He's still small and people, underestimate him. And that's the whole point. Is he's completely underestimated the entire movie. He walks in to take out these guys in the warehouse with nothing but a lighter and a can of gas. He just pours it on the money and he's like, I'm going to burn your money and whatever the fuck is in those barrels. It's like I like the balls. He drives off and my wife, she's just like, wait for it.
Yeah, he's coming back.
And you hear the brakes and he backs up. And again, you're saving money, but I really wanted to see the whole fucking fight inside. I get that you're trying to save a little bit. Now you see like 3 guys run out of the warehouse and then it goes inside. But I was still like, come on, man, this is nobody. I want to watch every fucking bone broke in this movie. But it was a lot of fun. The ending, little quick with RZA. I agree. I do love that John Barenthal is literally in on the joke in all these movies. He goes, even if I die, I keep getting brought back. He looked amazing in this one too. Like he had the white hair, tattoos everywhere, fucking never bring a machete to a katana fight. I was like, okay, I'll give you that one. That one was a pretty good line. Could have been a little bit better. But yeah, I still think I like part 1 better.
No, Daniel Bernhardt. It's a brain fart, Charlie.
What did I say?
John.
You said John.
Oh, I said John Daniel Bernhardt. You knew who I was talking about.
I don't remember. I've only seen this once in the cinema like 2 months ago, so I didn't remember. I was like, was he in it? I don't remember.
No,
he was
no. I figured it was a brain fart. I thought we'll just let it pass.
I knew who he was talking about.
I was wondering too. I'm like,
should have just called me out, boys. Don't ever be afraid to do that. Because
don't worry, I will do it.
I'm just because I've only seen the movie once, so I'm like, oh yeah, this happened. Oh yeah, this was
Charlie. It was Deathstalker, not the Punisher. All right,
that's right. I'm still pissed off. I haven't got to see the fucking movie. So now you're John Barenthal until I see the goddamn movie, Daniel Bernhardt. That's how we're going to do this. Take that. No, but I like the joke that he dies in every movie, and they just bring him back as a new character.
Yeah, it's like a running joke.
Yeah, and it was fun. Sharon Stone's death was okay. Shooting the knife that she throws and shoots her in the eye. Technically, is she dead? It was just a tranquilizer, so she could come, if we ever got a third one, she come back with a patch over her eye, which would also be a cool looking Sharon Stone character with a patch.
Didn't she blow up too? She blew up too.
Did she blow up?
It blew up, yeah.
I don't think we saw her blow up. We saw a body part.
Yeah, no, we
saw
her burn up.
Yeah.
Was it close up? I gotta watch it again. I literally watched it.
You gotta watch it again, yeah.
Oh, poor me! I gotta watch this movie one more time.
There's a lot more. There's a lot more cool. There's a lot more deaths than you realize. It's.
I'm dude. There was so much happening. I feel like I did miss a lot. I missed the whole casino dying because at that point, why is everyone gambling? Just let everybody walk in, kill them all, take their money. Like that's basically how that felt at that moment. Like it doesn't matter anymore.
Just rob them.
Yeah, just rob them. Fuck it. Just be done with it. It was fun. I'm glad I bought it. I will watch it again. I still prefer part one. I like the grittiness of part one, and I like just the story unfolding and him just being this badass. Plus the family realizing, like, that whole scene at the end of the first one. I still prefer it a little bit more, but I think I'm with Jay. Not quite 10 out of 10. I think this one's like 9.5, and nobody's a 10. That would be me on this one.
Sure, yeah. Like they're both awesome. Like it's hard to like. I didn't do proper reviews for them. I didn't do a space like
I did
because it's like there's no point. It's like 90 minutes. It's not it's not going to matter if you say it's a 9 and someone says it's a 9.5 or someone's like or someone says it's a 10. Like
we're splitting hairs at that point.
Yeah.
Is
right,
really
right.
what you're doing. Did you have
movie? Both of them are.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you have fun watching it? Yes. And like I said, the fact that I knew what I was getting, I wasn't expecting Nobody Part 1. You know what I mean? I was not going to be dropped back into that exact feel and grit of that world. Now, like the colors are bright. Almost everything happens during the day. Like everything's happening in public too, which is also hilarious. Like, like we're talking about the duck boat thing, that these people are oblivious to this fight going on in the back. Also, I'd be pissed off if I went to the duck boats because I've been on the military ones. That's what
the fake ones.
And you go in there and they're goddamn pontoons. I'm like, yes, man, this is a waste of money, but no. And like we were all talking about, we all have memories like this growing up. And it's, you kind of also, as adults, when you go back to it, you're like, I love when RZA goes, seemed a lot bigger when we were younger, didn't it? And I was like, I feel that. Like that has happened. You go back to a place, you're like, it's fucking small. I thought it was a lot bigger than it was in my memory. But that's me. I'll be a little different tonight.
One thing I will say, because Timo did this one, like, and how much we love the Beekeeper. I can't wait to see what he does with Statham for the Beekeeper too. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He is doing Beekeeper too.
And Jeremy Irons is back, which is cool. So I thought, if I were Jeremy Irons' character, I would be sending everybody after him in the sequel.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely looking forward to that. Is that next year? That's it.
Yeah.
So Beekeeper
they started filming it now. They just started filming it now. Yeah.
Beekeeper 1 was $40 million budget and made 162.6 million.
That's crazy.
Out of nowhere in January?
Yeah.
But you know what though? When I saw that by myself, but there was actually, and I went, I think I was on vacation and I went like at 1 p.m. on Friday, whenever it came out Thursday, I went at like 1 p.m. and there was like maybe 10, 15 people. And it was a lot of couples and we all really liked it because I came out. It was one of those few times where we all came out and we were sort of chatting amongst ourselves with the strangers, like with strangers. Like
Statham though, like every girl I know loves Jason Statham.
I don't know that movie.
Did a working man make the same amount? No, right?
No.
Sorry, Sean.
Exactly.
A working man.
There's same director and same actor, and it's still.
See, I don't know. I wasn't dying over that one.
See, that's the thing. There's something about the Beekeeper. I think it's the fact it's the scammers.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's done scammers getting what they deserve really in a movie, and it kind of hit.
And these scammers were such bastards. They were cheering and like dancing when they were getting people. Yeah. And
you made them real pieces of shit.
Yeah, they were real pieces of shit.
You're excited for them to die.
It's the same when you see the World War II. You see the uniform with the insignia. You don't
A
have
Sisu.
to. You don't have to
Yeah.
tell the story of who the villain is.
Right.
It's automatic. Everyone immediately hates him. The scammer thing, it's the same thing.
But and the scammer guys are now.
Yeah.
Like they're happening now,
they're
and
happening
they've never happened in like it not on this scale. Obviously, there's been scammers from the big day one. The first caveman who said, "I've got this, oil that'll cure your wound" or whatever. Or it doesn't cure it. But he took my 3 rocks and 2 pelts or whatever. So
Brontosaurus juice best for you, bro.
This is
Tyrannosaurus juice shit. Don't ever buy from that guy. Ugh, horrible man. Buy my Brontosaurus.
Uggs Cosmetics or something. It's like Uggs Chemicals. But it's happening now. And it's all like it's internet based. It's like phone call. Like they scam your computer. They get everything. And it was like, and you're like, you know what? F these guys. It's like they're pieces of garbage, and you couldn't stand them. And then Jason Statham he's the same, doing his cool shtick, but he's beating up these guys, and you're like, yeah, F them. I don't know. Yeah, Working Man still had the trafficking and stuff, and the girls get. But the problem with that movie was that the girl never seemed like she was really in danger.
There was never any sense of urgency or threat to it because. Like, oh, you know what? Oh, this girl's been kidnapped and it's probably going to be sold into sex trade. You know what? I'm going to pretend to be a drug dealer for a few months.
That was weird.
Tell me he's having Fruity Pebbles. It's like,
they literally had it was the extra Fruity Pebbles too. It was really offensive. It's like at least get normal.
It's fruity marshmallow pebbles. And
yeah,
a big box.
Couldn't even get the regular one, Sean? Like really? At least if your daughter's kidnapped, I figure you'd downgrade to the regular Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, just out of grief, right?
No, out of
you buy by value, boys. If you look at the little number next to the big number, that tells you the value per ounce. So but Charlie, they shouldn't be thinking of that at that point. That's why I'm saying they should be buying the wrong one because they're in grief. They're not looking at the value pack. Buy the store brand version.
Yeah, because they don't know. They're just like, right. No, but the girl at the end even fought a little bit too. I'm like, why are you fighting these guys? Like, what is happening? Like she was kicking us. Oh, I kind of know martial arts. You're chained up. Like I don't understand. Like it's just not. The girl is a good girl,
and you're not scared.
She's not scared.
Yeah.
But that also opens up the question, like, was everybody just already knowing what's happening in Beekeeper and went opening weekend because they knew what it was about? Or was there talk about it later?
There was talk.
And then it started making more money. But then
maybe.
Working Man, I don't know where
Working Man was just Taken again. It was like Taken. We've already seen. There's already been human trafficking that's been done, and that's the thing. You're like, oh, it's just
It had more promo than Beekeeper, if I remember right. Didn't they like really go all in for the promo of Working Man?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Every time you turned it on, you would see a new promo for it. There was they had every influencer like doing Jason Statham bits to promo that thing. Like they were trying.
But the poster, like the font, it's like, oh, he's a beekeeper, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Is he gonna? And then they not he's a beekeeper, but he's also a beekeeper, which is another thing. And it's like this secret. I don't know. It was. We all
thought
neat.
He was going to have bee powers. We thought it was another superhero movie.
I mean, no, people were pumped. Like I told you, it was so random. It was random couples, different racial couples too. We all came together on this. We're like,
me and Jackie went to the theater and watched it. It was like a Sunday morning or afternoon that we went and watched it. There was probably about 20 people in the theater when we saw it.
Like, just memorable, guys. Like the scene where he ties the guy up to his truck and he just.
Greatest dummy fall ever.
He just goes sailing off the edge.
That was cool. That
was
good.
So awesome. The thing where he's getting attacked and she's got the Gatling gun in the gas station and she's just firing.
And that was in the trailer, so I mean that automatically kind of got you pumped up about that. Right. But it's like no one knew Felicia Rashad was going to die at the beginning of it, and to me that's the moment where I'm like, fuck all y'all.
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
dead motherfuckers now. You done killed America's mom. Okay, you don't fucking do that.
Yeah, it's Mrs. Huxtable. Claire Huxtable.
Mrs. Huxtable. We don't give a shit about the dad. You don't touch
husband. No.
Well, whatever. Cosby Show's one of my top 10 favorite shows of all time, so we'll let that.
Still a great
to the
show.
side. But anyways, she kills, and then it's like, I don't know. That whole thing just came together. It came together in like such a unique
lightning
package.
in the bottle kind of situation.
Yeah, we'll see part 2. Like, I'll definitely see that for sure.
We're all going. Yeah,
but I don't think Beekeeper one even came out on 4K. That's another one of these ones where I didn't see the 4K anywhere.
It did come out, but whenever I was in shops, I only ever saw a Blu-ray, so I just got the Blu-ray of it.
I've got the Blu-ray. I don't have it.
Yeah, I got the Blu-ray too. I don't think.
Yeah, the 4K wasn't released; it escaped.
Yeah, mine's on Blu-ray right there. So that's weird.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, we're spending about 10 minutes talking about Nobody 2 anyway, so that was good.
No, we spent a lot of time talking about it.
We got into it.
Action movies, so that's what we've done. We didn't mention Star Wars. There we go. Hour and 19. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it sucks. So there you go. Newsflash, it sucks. Grogu and Mandalorian sucks. It's the same thing as the TV show. Look, he moves shit around. I already saw that.
That trailer's fucking awful. I'm like,
why? It's not even a trailer. It's not even so I saw that on Action. Hey, I saw a post on Action Elite. Thank you, Facebook. So knock on wood. So I saw that on. I was like, oh my god, a post on Facebook from Action Elite. I should check this out. It's like, so because I never see anything on Facebook, so I clicked on it and I watched a trailer. It's like, this isn't even a trailer. They're saying trailer, but there's no storyline. It's just clips of Grogu doing something. Like, this is not a trailer. Isn't that a teaser? Like, wouldn't that be called a teaser where they just show you clips of randomness?
Usually,
yeah. No. I'm not trying to be a dick on it.
No, I'm agreeing with you. You normally, if it's just a bunch of like screen grabs, it's a teaser or a stinger to get you ready because the trailer's coming out in 3 weeks. You know, that's
the trailer shows you the story, right? Yeah. Like, it's just like, oh, Grogu and Mando are going to do cute stuff. It's like, I thought there was going to be, so it's like, it's such, and I was like, I was thinking, was this advertised wrong or something? I didn't want to say anything, but then I look, I'm like, no, they're calling it a trailer. I'm like, that's false. Like, Disney's calling it a trailer, but it's not a trailer. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so next week we're going to be discussing Affinity starring Marcos Rohr. Now, the reason why is we actually got an email request from somebody asking, which is really cool. So if anybody ever wants us to do a stream on something, you send an email to actionly@outlook.com, or you can just comment below and let us know for something you want us to actually do a stream on. But yeah, next week is going to be Affinity. I'm trying to see if we can get the director Brandon Slagle to join us. I was trying to get Marcos Rohr to join us, but he doesn't seem to be on Twitter anymore. He's on there, but there's no activity for like a year or two. So I'm like,
he's not paying attention to it.
No, so I don't really know how to contact him. But anyway, we'll find a way. So Affinity next week. I got a couple of ideas which I'll discuss with the guys afterwards. So we will see you next week. Anybody have anything cool coming up this week before we go?
Everyone's going to see Deathstalker tomorrow, so I'll be doing a review. I'm sure Sean's reviewing it. I'm sure Owen is going to do something on it.
I might get to watch it one day.
Well, let's put the who's going to see Deathstalker on the top row or whatever, and then but actually Steve and Charlie did back it.
Yeah. We're original backers, like day one here, boys. Day one, I backed that son of a bitch. Come on. I just want to watch the movie.
Charlie, what size are you if they have t-shirts?
American Fat 3X.
3X, you fat fuck.
I'm a fat fuck. I eat red meat and I want to stomp people just like everyone else on this panel tonight. Jesus Christ.
A little angry tonight.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Boy's head's like Sputnik.
A Sputnik.
I will, if they have t-shirts, I will get you one. Steve, do you want a t-shirt if you're there?
Sure.
Large. Right. Okay. So 2 large, 1 3XL.
And Charlie, you'll get your shirt in 4 years after Canada Post.
Someday.
Are you planning on losing any weight or gaining any weight in the next 6 months? Because that's how long they'll be on strike for.
Even if I lose a little bit, I'm tall, so it's more for the length than the girth.
Wear it as a 90. Wear it as a 90.
6'5", boys. I know I'm sitting down.
Really?
Yeah,
you're 6'5".
I'm 6'5", guys.
Oh my god!
I'm a goddamn giant.
You're like 4 inches taller than I am. Wow, that's crazy. Like, I'm trying to figure that out in my head.
Like literal Viking.
You should have been a Viking. Yeah,
that's the main normally I can rock a 2X. I don't know why we're talking fashion now, but it's the length. Long torso.
Yeah, I hear you.
I have to rock a 3X, man.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I apologize for calling you a fat fuck, Charlie. That was uncalled for.
I call myself a fat. I mean, I ain't exactly got.
I call myself one, so sorry.
Yeah, There's no 6-pack rocking down here or anything.
I got a 6-pack of beer. That's about it.
I eat well, and my wife made butterscotch cookies, so I'm not fucking worried about it. You know?
Yeah, well. All right. Well, maybe me, Sean, and Jay will just do a cheeky stream at some point and talk Deathstalker. We'll see how we get on tomorrow. See if we can get any guests on or something. So
there you go.
See if we get on there. Anyway, so next week we're talking Affinity. So that should be interesting to hear what people think of that. So this is like a low budget indie movie, but I thought it was cool. So we shall discuss that next week. And yeah, we'll finish up there. So if you are watching, you are the Action Elite, and we'll see you next time.